This is not just about attracting women and getting them to fall in love with you. This is about becoming a top tier man and raising your value. Okay, guys, you cannot raise your value just by dressing better and looking better and getting in the gym and putting on some damn cologne and whatever. You can't just get better like that, bro. That's just surface level. If you want to really improve, you got to work on these things that make you a man, that actually build your frame. Okay, guys, because while you working all this appearance and looks max and stuff, women can see straight through that, bro. Everybody look good these days, bro. It's not hard to look good. You know what's hard? Building fucking character. What's going on? What's happening, fellas? Let's get right into it. So today I'm going to teach you how exactly to get a woman to fall in love with you. Okay, fellas? So there's 3 things you're going to learn today. All right, guys? You're going to become more attractive, more magnetic, and more charismatic. This is how you get a woman to fall in love with you guys, all right? You could be the most beautiful man in the fucking world, have the most muscles, the best wardrobe, best style, best fragrance, best everything, okay, guys? But that will only get you so far, all right, fellas? Remember I said, looks get you in the door, personality keeps you in the room. So we're going to talk about some masculine character traits that you need to develop. All right, fellas, because this is what women look for. Don't let anybody lie to you and say that women only care about appearance. Yes, appearance matters, because without appearance, she will not consider these things that I'm telling you today. All right, fellas. So first, get your looks up, get the body game up, work on yourself. But without these things I'm going to show you today, fellas, you're never going to get real women. All right, guys? So let's get right into it. First thing that you need to have, all right, fellas, to get a woman to fall in love with you is masculine frame. Okay, fellas, you have to develop a masculine frame, and the points I'm going to talk about today will all make up your masculine frame. Okay, fellas, most of us guys, we can all admit, we want feminine women. We want women who are submissive, who are compliant, who are nurturing, caring, loving, and beautiful. But at the same time, if that is going to be your requirement, you have to be a masculine man. Okay, guys, just like you want a feminine woman, feminine women want masculine men. Now, there are some women today who rather prefer these soft, beta, jelly belly dudes, okay, guys? But that's not you, obviously, because you're watching the Top Tier Man today, all right, fellas? So the first thing you need to develop is a masculine frame. You need to hone in on your frame. A woman can tell just from hindsight, first impression, whether or not you're a masculine man or a feminine man, okay? You can't be in between. It's either or. All right, fellas. So first, understand masculine frame. That's what we're going to learn about today, guys. All right? Over the years, as I've developed my frame, I've seen much better results with women. Also, the quality of women that I attract. The more masculine I become, the more feminine women I attract, and the more these women fall in love with me because of the things that I'm going to show you today. All right, guys? You want to get women attracted to you and falling in love with you, fellas, you got to stop being afraid to speak your mind. Now, when I say speak your mind, I don't mean saying anything and everything that comes to your head the first time you think it. Okay, fellas, you got to be calculated with the shit you say, obviously, no matter who you're talking to. But especially with women, you have to be upfront when talking to women. Okay, guys, the worst thing in the world is for you to be hesitant or scared to say what you need to say to a woman. If it's not appropriate, if it's not disrespectful, say it. Okay, guys? 9 times out of 10, she is not going to have the same reaction that you think she's going to have. Okay, fellas? This is something that I had to learn over time. See, when we're young, when you were a young boy, bro, most of the time you didn't care what the hell you said. If you look at little kids, they just walk up to people and tell them they ugly, or tell them they fat, or tell them they need to lose weight. Kids don't care. But as we get older, we develop this dumbass filter to where we think if we say something, it's going to offend somebody, or scare them off, or piss them off. Most of the things that you want to say that you're thinking, if you just say it, bro, I guarantee you women will not only respect you more, but they will be attracted to you more. Why? Because you're confident enough to speak your mind. Okay, guys, remember I always say one of the best traits that women look for in men is confidence. And this can be portrayed and exuded in different ways. One of the ways is how you talk to them. Okay, fellas? Remember, it's not what you say, it's how you say it, and it's also who is saying it. Okay, fellas? They always leave this part out. They always say it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Nah, G, sometimes it's who says it. All right, guys? So when you develop yourself to a top tier man and you get body game and you get looks and you get charisma and all this stuff, you can say a lot of shit, bro. And to be honest, even if you're not high value or top tier man, there's a lot of shit you can say to a woman that you can get away with that probably society or other women or beta males or whoever told you that is not politically correct. Okay, G, I'ma just say this right now. I'ma have a confession moment. I say what the fuck I want to women, bro. I'm never disrespectful and I'm never just totally out of line. But I always push that barrier as to what I can or what I can't say. Because most of the time, when I say the things that I think I can't say, I end up getting a woman falling in love with me more. Because she knows I don't have a filter and I'm not a bitch. And I'm not scared to say the shit that's on my mind. Whether it's me checking her for boundaries, whether it's me telling her how attracted I am to her, whether it's me letting her know, whatever the fuck it is, bro, say what's on your mind. I'm not telling you to be a simp and just because you're in love with a woman, you just start pouring out your feelings. But say what's on your mind, G. Okay, stop being afraid to speak to people and to be honest about what you want and be authentic about what you want. All right, fellas? So when you are authentic about what you want, you become more attractive, you become more magnetic, and you become more charismatic because most men, listen to me, G, most men have this huge fear of saying what's on their mind. Okay, fellas? So when you do this, you stand out from most men. Bro, one of the biggest things about becoming more attractive, magnetic, and charismatic is standing out from most men. Because if you're just like everybody else, why are you attractive? Attractive is standing out from most people. Okay, guys, standing out from the norm. And this starts with speaking your damn mind, G, all right? Let's move on. All right, guys, now the next way to get women obsessed with you and to fall in love with you, okay, guys, is you need to hold eye contact. Okay, fellas? Right now that I'm speaking to you in the camera, I want you to practice. And as I'm speaking, I want you to hold eye contact and look directly at me in my glasses while I'm talking. Okay, fellas? This is one of the ways that you can grab a woman's soul when you guys are having a conversation. Why? Because not only men, but most people, remember I talked about standing out, G. Most people cannot make eye contact. Okay, fellas, I say this so many times, G. It is so easy to win in today's world because most people are average as hell. And I'm not talking about working in entrepreneurship or making money. I'm talking about average across the board, G. Nobody knows how to speak their mind. Nobody knows how to hold eye contact. Nobody knows how to keep their word. Nobody knows how to be confident, charismatic, or fucking just approachable, bro. Okay, guys? So when you can exude these things, bro, trust me, when you walk into a room, women are gonna see you, bro. But the reason why they don't see you, even a woman you're dealing with, is because, one, you can't even hold eye contact, bro. So, one, you don't look confident. Okay, guys, remember I said one of the biggest keys to getting women and becoming more attractive, magnetic, and charismatic is confidence. Okay, guys, most of these things that I'm going to teach you today is going to involve confidence. Okay, guys, so a lot of guys are like, how do I look more confident? How do I become more confident? Don't think about being more confident, okay? Don't think about being attractive. Don't think about being magnetic, and don't think about being charismatic. Focus on the things that you need to do to become those things. Okay, fellas? Normal shit, like looking somebody in the eyes when they're talking. All right, fellas, I have many videos, and I'm going to drop some in the description, some links for some eye contact videos and some actual techniques and strategies on how to hold effective eye contact with women. With people as well, but especially with women. All right, guys, so eye contact is very, very important. This is a body language cue that can show a lot. It can show that you're nervous. It can show that you're confident. It can show that you're sure of yourself. Okay, fellas? So even if you are sure of yourself, if you're not holding eye contact, the woman won't know. Even if you are interested in her, if you're not holding eye contact, she won't know. All right, fellas, even if you are a strong man, if you're not holding eye contact, she won't know. All right, fellas, so practice eye contact. Go check those videos out. I'm dropping them in the description for you. All right, guys, now the next thing to get a woman to fall in love with you. You know, and some of you guys probably like, man, these things don't make women fall in love. Women these days only care about looks and they only care about money. Yes, women have always cared about looks and they've always cared about money. But we're not just talking about attracting women. We're talking about getting women hooked on you, G. All right, fellas, I'm talking about getting women chasing you around, calling you. Why? Because you're doing shit that most men will never even think to do. Okay, fellas, like one, keeping your fucking word. Okay, guys, whether it's positive or negative, I don't even give a shit, bro. Whether you're telling a woman, hey, babe, I'm going to get you this, I'm going to buy you this, I'm going to take you this place. If you tell her that, do it. Okay, guys? And on the flip side, yeah, that was positive. But what if it's negative? What if you got to tell her to get out your damn house? What if you got to tell her to stop talking shit and getting fresh with you, or you're going to leave her? Whatever the case is, if you said it, you have to do it. Okay, guys? I don't care, even if it's negative. See, a lot of guys think if they tell a woman, if you keep getting fresh with me, I'm going to leave you. And then if he stay, he think it's going to get the woman to respect him more. Nah, G, the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to lose respect. Okay, guys, she's definitely going to start to disrespect you more. Why? Not because you stay with her, you know, and not because she's not grateful because you stay with her. She might be grateful and she might be thankful that you stayed with her. But she's not going to respect you because you stayed with her. Because you didn't keep your word. Okay, a lot of guys are confused. Like, I wonder why my wife or my girl fell out of love with me. Because the whole time, every time you threaten her ass, bro, you ain't keep your word. This why I don't tell people shit when I'm arguing with them sometimes. Because I know I don't want to say anything that I'm not going to do. I don't want to start throwing out threats and throwing out intimidation shit like I'm going to do it. And I know at the end of the day, I'm not. I'm going to just look weak. Because the whole time, the girl, she's sitting over there looking at you like, motherfucker, I thought you said you was going to do something. And then you sitting over there like, well, I changed my mind. Nah, G, you said it. That same energy you had when you said it, you got to keep that energy. All right, fellas? So whatever it is, whether it's positive or negative, this is not just about attracting women and getting them to fall in love with you. This is about becoming a top tier man and raising your value. Okay, guys, you cannot raise your value just by dressing better and looking better and getting in the gym and putting on some damn cologne and whatever. You can't just get better like that, bro. That's just surface level. Okay, guys, if you want to really improve, you got to work on these things that make you a man, that actually build your frame. Okay, guys, because while you working all this appearance and looks max and stuff, women can see straight through that, bro. Everybody look good these days, bro. It's not hard to look good. You know what's hard? Building fucking character. Okay, guys? It's character over all this other shit. All right, fellas? Like I said, I know looks are important. And yes, in hierarchy, they come first when it comes to initial interaction. But after that, G, if you can't keep your fucking word, I don't care how good you look. All right, fellas, if I meet a 10 out of 10 woman, I never take this bitch seriously if she can't keep her word. All right, fellas, so you got to understand, these things matter. Keep your fucking word. If you say you're going to do it, fucking do it. That's being a fucking man. All right, G, let's move on. All right, fellas, next one is do not let excitement and success go over your head. Okay, fellas, and let me explain this. All right, fellas, when you have a win, or when you have a success, or when you make a lot of money, or when you get a chick, or when you get happy, you need to understand masculine frame. Okay, guys, the worst thing in the world for you to get a big win and make a little money and you to act like you ain't never done it before. Okay, or if it was that difficult to you. Okay, guys, let me show you an attraction tip for women. If you want to get women to fall in love with you, anytime you win, you need to make it look like to her that shit was easy. Okay, guys, I am telling you this. You can say whatever you want. You can be like, nah, man, it was hard. I had to go hard for it. I'm excited, man. I'm happy. It's the best moment of my life. Why I can't share my happiness? You can, G. I ain't saying you can't, but I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling you real shit in human nature. Okay, guys, when a woman sees that you get overly excited or overly mad or overly irritated or any emotion and you take it to the extreme and you can't handle your emotions, or you get too damn happy over little shit, All right, fellas, I am telling you this, guys. This will take you out of your masculine frame. Let me give you an example. Let's say you're hanging out with your girl and you get a phone call and your boss say, "Hey, KD, I just promoted you." Okay? And then you get off the phone and you jumping around. "Oh my God, I got promoted." La, 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 la. You pick her up and you shake her and all that stuff. "And I've been thinking about this for 5 years and That's fine. All right, you had a fucking exciting moment. Something just happened to you. It's great, G. Share your experience. Be happy. But after that, bro, calm the fuck down. Okay, guys, you shouldn't be more emotionally erratic than the woman is. All right, fellas, I'm gonna be honest with you. And what I mean by don't let it get to your head, meaning stay humble, G. Okay, guys, you can brag, you can talk your shit for a little bit, but stay humble, G. Keep working. Stop acting like every little piece of money you get is $1 million fucking dollars, bro. Women looking at you like that's all you want. That little shit made you excited. You a grown ass man. You should want more than that. Okay, fellas? This is going to be conflicting to a lot of you guys, but I'm trying to show you how women are, bro. Okay? When women can see that the hard work and the results that you get out of life are effortless, and you make them look effortless, bro, I'm guarantee you will attract them and you will keep them around way more. Okay, they want to know that you're a capable man and shit ain't hard for you. I know it's hard for you, G. I know you've been staying up all night, waking up early mornings, late nights, but don't make it look like that to your woman, bro. Don't make her feel all the stress about it. You want to make it easy for her. Okay, guys? So when I say don't get too excited, this means don't get too anxious. Okay, guys, this is what I really mean by this. Don't get too anxious about stuff. Okay, guys, if you got something coming up and it's nerve-wracking for you, don't show those emotions to your woman. You can express them to your homeboys or your mentor or somebody else, but not to your woman. You want to be that rock, you know, that calms her fucking storm and her waters or whatever, bro. All right, you want to be the mountain in all situations. Now, I don't want you to confuse this with you not having emotion, okay, guys, and you not having passion. There's two different things. All right, fellas, two different things. I'm going to make a complete video on this, all right, fellas, but don't get too excited. Don't let your success go over your head. Don't say, "Oh, I got a big win. Oh, now I can sit back and chill and party." Women love ambitious men. Women love men who can win and then keep going. All right, not men who just win and then they start partying, doing all this stuff, and you know what happens? Then they start slacking up. Women like men who can keep moving up in life. All right, fellas, not men who get a big win and then they get stagnant. Then they get a big win and they get stagnant. Nah, G, you got to keep moving up. This is gonna keep a woman on her toes. This is gonna keep a woman always wanting to be better. Okay, because she feels like she got to keep up for you. But when you get a big win and you're like, "Oh man, I got excited," she like, "Oh, okay, that's your pinnacle. That's where you stopped at. That's your prime." All right, fellas. So you guys understand, keep this ambitious mindset. This is what this is about, having an ambitious, relentless mindset. Women love this shit. I don't give a fuck how good you look. I know ugly dudes that are fucking killers, high performance men, and they keep women around because women feel safe around them. Because she knows that he's not going to let his emotions override what the fuck he needs to do every day. All right, guys? Let's move on. All right, fellas. Now, remember how I explained how looks do matter. Okay, fellas, looks 100% matter. But you shouldn't put so much emphasis on looks and you should focus more on character. But for the sake of the conversation, you want to get a woman fall in love with you? Dress like a fucking gentleman. Okay, guys? Now, I'm going to be honest. Most of the time, 5 days out the week, I'm in sweats. The reason why is because I work from home, my office is at home, my studio is at home, I'm at the house chilling. But if I so happen to leave out the house and go somewhere where I know I'm going to meet women, or I'm going on a date, or I know where I need to be presentable, I'm going to dress like a gentleman. Okay, guys? Fit for the occasion, whatever the occasion is. If it's a formal occasion, I'm wearing a button-down collar shirt or suit. If it's a more relaxed, casual occasion, I'm wearing a black t-shirt, some jeans, and some nice shoes. But I'm going to dress like a gentleman. Clean, masculine, stylish, whatever your style is. This is not a style course. Get a style that fits you. Wear something simple to where you can attract people, you can feel comfortable, but also you can exude something masculine that shows that you have status. Okay, guys? So women love men who dress like a fucking gentleman. Okay, guys? She may fuck you in sweats, but long term, she's gonna want to see something a little bit deeper. We talking about how to get quality women to fall in love with you. Okay, guys, if you want a woman to see you on sight, okay, fellas, and be attracted to you on sight, one of the ways is how you dress. Okay, guys, how you present yourself. All right, fellas, like I said, looks get you in the door. They get you in the door. So when you pull up and you in a nice three-piece suit or you in a nice fitted t-shirt and your shit clean and it fit well, this raises your chances of attraction. This makes people wonder about you, about your status and what you do. This makes you more charismatic. Why? Because there's an aura around you because of your physical presence. All right, fellas, so dress like a gentleman. All right, fellas, and y'all know, if you've been watching my videos, I saved the game for the end. I always drop the game at the end of the video. All right, fellas, and this is probably the number one thing, fellas. If you want a woman to fall in love with you, you cannot be available all the time. You have to be very calculated with your availability when it comes to women. Whether that's texting, calling, FaceTiming, meeting up, dates, sleeping over, whatever, bro. Okay, if you give all of your time, attention, and resources to women, they will not value you as a man long term. Okay, guys, you have to be very selective depending on what stage or what area that woman is in your life. All right, if it's your main girl, maybe you only see her 3 times a week. Okay, guys, if it's a friends with benefits, maybe you only see her 1 time a week. But either or, bro, if you're seeing these women 7 times a week, 8 hours a day, bro, that's a damn job, G. Okay, fellas, this is not going to make a woman value your attention. You have to make women value your attention. All right, fellas, remember I say the greatest commodity for women is your attention, okay? That's what gives them fulfillment, is masculine attention. But when you're giving all of it up freely and you're not putting any requirements or boundaries on it and you're not making her work for it, she's not going to fall in love with you, okay, guys? Key. Women fall in love with men who have to work and compete for. Contrary to belief in what you hear, a lot of men think that men have to compete for women. No, G, that's not how it goes. Only the low value men have to compete for the low value women. All right, fellas, but if you develop yourself to the best version of yourself, women will compete for you. All right, fellas, and that's how it's supposed to go. All right, guys, but when you giving your time up all the time, women are not going to value your time like you value your time. And obviously you're not valuing your time because you're giving it all up to a woman, G. All right, fellas, you want women to miss you. You want women to think about you. You want women to wonder about you. You want to give her some mystery. You want to give her some intrigue. Okay, fellas, you want to make this shit challenging for her. Okay, guys, but if she got your ass figured out because she knows your schedule because you're always with her and you answer every phone call, every text, bro, it's going to drop the attraction. It's not going to make you magnetic. And it's not going to make you stand out from most men because most men are simps. We all know that, all right, fellas? So, understand these things today. Making a woman fall in love with you is not just about spitting some dumbass game, bro. They hear this game shit all the time. Any woman can get on social media and see a man who looks good just for sex, all right? But if you want to get these women hooked on you, bro, to where you got women on your team that's down for you guys, pay attention, all right, fellas? So I appreciate you guys for tuning in today, man. That's all I got, baby. It's your boy KD. We out of here, baby.